Wednesday marked the deadline for other countries to begin submitting their best final offers to President Trump and the Trump administration for trade deals ahead of the July 8th end of the 90-day pause.
According to reports, President Trump is demanding U.S. trading partners submit their best offers.
We're watching closely countries like India. The European Union has talked about fast-tracking their negotiations, but one country we are specifically focused on is China. In the last few weeks, there's been a lot of back and forth, and this week, President Trump is slated to talk to Xi Jinping about our China trade deals and a number of other issues related to China trade. One issue of particular focus for the Trump administration and everybody else is the issue of biopharmaceuticals. In the last few years, China has invested hundreds of billions of dollars in developing their own biopharmaceutical industry, hoping to take on America's leading role in that, focusing specifically on cures. For example, just this week, a China-based biopharmaceutical company announced major strides in the effort to cure cancer, focused specifically on multiple myeloma. Now, it's positive for anyone to be working towards finding a cure for cancer, but the large blinking red lights around this development are the fact that the people who developed the coronavirus pandemic and unleashed it on the world now are taking a larger and larger share of the biopharmaceutical industry that American patients are going to have to rely on as America kneecaps our own biopharmaceutical industries with policies like President Trump's most favored nation price controls over drugs that are going to drive down American investment in cures and innovations and drive up China's ownership of that market. There's also major national security concerns. Just this week, Chinese nationals were caught attempting to smuggle in what's been called an agro-weapon, fungus.
A chilling announcement from the Justice Department. Prosecutors charging 2 Chinese nationals here at the University of Michigan with smuggling a dangerous fungus that's potentially a bioweapon.
Well, the FBI says this is a reminder of how the Chinese government is looking to target American vulnerabilities.
So again, as you hear about the people that unleashed the coronavirus pandemic that killed millions of people, that have unleashed fentanyl, that again killed millions of Americans and continues to kill people every day, the people that are now developing agro-weapon funguses that could kill billions of U.S. crops but also infect Americans and kill many more, do you want that country and those people in charge of such a large part of the biopharmaceutical industry that we are going to rely on for basic medicines if we continue to narrow and kneecap our own biopharmaceutical industry with things like price controls that take away the incentive for American companies to develop drugs that they won't make any money off of, while China is subsidizing hundreds of billions of dollars in their industry? A major, major issue to continue to track.